All right, day one. Unfortunately, had to stay at an expensive hotel last night. This Marriott, everything was booked completely. But that's the way it goes. I've got almost 8.5 miles to Waterton Canyon. I've ordered an Uber, uh, and we'll start day one. Let's take a look at the mountains. You see them in the background over there? Yeah, that's where we're going. All right, this is the Waterton Canyon Trailhead, and I'm seeing people go that direction, so that's where we'll go. All right, just crossed the road onto the trailhead. Trailhead will be coming up. It's 9:18. Oh, there we go. There is the trailhead. Colorado Trail Northern Terminus. There's already one old guy, probably younger than me, up there. Up there, I see he's got his backpack. All right. After all that anxiety of getting here and finding a hotel that was crazy price, my bad. I was used to being able in a group of hotels finding a good deal, but they were all full, all booked. I had no choice. So we got about 6 or 7 miles, I think, of gravel road walk. This is really a high use recreation area for the first 6 or 7 miles, so there'll be a lot of people here. I got in yesterday from Florida, so 0 elevation. We'll see how that goes.
Well, Portland, I'm at like, I think 300 feet. So.
Oh, okay. On the far end there's Dude. He's starting out in Rolling Stone. Hey, I remembered. These guys are hiking the trail. I'm sure we'll part ways up here. Maybe we'll see them again if they take a long enough break. Take zeros. You guys planning on how many zeros or any? How much?
Hard to say.
Have you hiked any of the swamp?
No, but I was there twice when I was younger, just on family vacation. But I just didn't want to add the weight to my pack.
They're just so expensive.
Well, I already bought it, but
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I know, I was looking at the,
All right, see the stream behind me. The two guys, Rolling Stone, I think he's mid-60s, and the other guy, Dude, he's 76. 1 year behind me, and they're in better shape than me, which is fine. Got their phone numbers and I text them whenever I have service if they could let me know if they run into anything that's worthwhile to note, like pay attention to. So far I'm getting close to 5 miles haven't taken a break, but there's a place right up here. Let me switch to, yeah, they're just around the corner. But looks like I might be able to take a little break right here. I think I'll do that. All right. Still on Waterton Road, and just came upon this. I wish I needed to use it, but took a break here. The guys went on. I need to be really careful not to overdo it. It's the first day. I'm going to be at the first place I thought of camping way before I would normally stop. So if I rest enough, I've even got some potential of going farther my first day, but I want to make sure that I'm not suffering because of it. But this is just a beautiful canyon road. Once we get, I think about 6.5 miles or 7, somewhere in there, we start going up. Once I get to Bear Creek, I'll get water and decide how far I want to go. But this is just gorgeous, especially to a Florida guy. And this river runs, I think this is Bear Creek River, or it's the Platte. I think it's the Platte. I already feel a little soreness in my knee. That's not good. All right, just slight. Psychosomatic. This is probably the last picnic table. These couple of guys there, I may end up going back and forth. They're young, but they're real heavy packs. Yeah, for this Florida boy, all these mountains, and we're not even into the good stuff yet, are absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we were transitioning now from Waterton Canyon Road. This is where it ends, and that's private property up there. And we're going to more like an ATV trail for the Colorado Trail, and shortly we're going to be going up an actual trail. And this has been a steady up, so good little exercise. All right, I've made it to Lenny's Rest, and from here on, any camping that's where you can pitch a tent, it's okay. All right, I am going to use Lenny's Rest, and here's where we go into actual trail mode. Waterton Canyon. All right, that's where I came from. We are definitely in the pine forest now. Beautiful. Path is soft, but it's a gradual uphill. I think I'm feeling a little bit of the elevation, so I don't have too much farther to go for my first potential camp. I'll be resting, see how I feel. Right now, I'm a little winded. Well, it wasn't Lenny's Rest a while ago. It's 0.2 miles up here, I'll get that, but look at the rocks, look at the, whatever that is, marbly like. So yeah, 0.2, I'll take another break. I've been doing nothing but going up. It's a fairly gradual up, but it's steady. So yeah, I don't want to get too far behind on my breathing. I'll be up probably, I'll look and see, probably over 6,000 feet from 5,000. That may be enough for day 2. That's the way it came from. And Made it to Lenny's Rest just around the corner here. There's a little trail going off that way. The Colorado Trail goes this way. And Lenny's Rest, I think I will reevaluate where I'm at. All right, two guys I met, big packs, young guys, maybe flopping back and forth with them. They're strong, but they got heavy packs. Zach, and I forgot his other name. There's another guy, real light. I probably won't see him again, just past me. His name was Daniel. Didn't get a picture of him, but I got a picture of Zach and the other guy. This is so beautiful. Yeah, I've got probably too much footage. First one. All right, this is my water source. What is this? Bear Creek, isn't it?
Yep.
Filtering some water. Gonna have to make a decision on whether to go farther than I wanted to or not. All right, there goes Zach and Logan. They talked me into going to Platte River, which makes a lot of sense right now. That would be I forgot, 16 or 7. It's only 7.6 more miles, and it's noon. So, so I go up in elevation to the highest point and then down to the Platte River, and then I've got plenty of water. That way I only have to carry a 1.5 liters. In fact, that's full right now. I need to go stop it. That's all I need. All right, I just passed Zach and Logan again. They're going to go ahead and make their dinners, they said. Wow, it was a steep section. Here's the deal. The reason I'm going on is the more I think about it, I was talking with those guys down at the little water crossing where we got water. And it makes a lot of sense. I'm going up to the high point. It's a little over 3 miles to the high point at about 7,500 feet. Granted, I only wanted to go up like 1,000 feet a day the first 2 or 3 days. But then it goes back down from there, from the high point down to the Platte River, which is better camping. It's down to 6,100, which is where I was going to camp anyway, and plenty of water. It just makes, and I didn't want to go to that last little stream. Hell, I'd have been there at noon. I mean, I was there at noon, left. So it's way too early. So I just take it easy. But it's going to be a 16 plus mile day. Didn't want to do that starting off. Anyway, it all makes sense. That's why you adjust things on the fly. Okay, I'm at about 6,800 feet. And there's the Colorado Trail marker. I don't know that I've showed that yet. I'm only about 1/10 of a mile from this next potential water source, which I won't need, I don't believe. So 6,800, another 700 feet to get to the high point, and then it's downhill to the Platte River. So far, after a pretty long, steep, rocky up, it's been pretty mellow, gradual ups. And just when I say fairly mellow, this is the rockiest so far, and steep. Not bad though, if it's an exception. It looks like it goes on a little ways. Yeah. This is totally different. Pretty cool. This whole section here.
Oh, look at this. Nice camp spot. Wow. That would be, oh my gosh. That's cool. I don't have enough water anyway. So my final destination will give me 16.2 miles to Platte River. First day. I was only going to do either 8.6 or 9.2. Looks like I'm going to do 16.2. Of course, I got a little ways to go, but only about a mile to the high point, and then it's downhill. Check this view out. I'm a little shaky when I zoom in. Very nice. All right. I'm down to about a half a mile from the high point of 7,500 feet, and then I start down. And I have about 4 miles to the Platte River from right here. Yeah, I make a 16.2 mile day. Starting out way more than I had intended. But I'm all right. I think I'm all right. We'll see how it goes. That's where I came from. Look at this rock formation. Look at the trees growing up between these huge rocks. It's amazing. And I'm gonna make a turn. The high point is nearby according to Far Out, so that's good. And I'll have less than 4 miles and it'll all be downhill. So right up here is going to be the high point. Okay, wait for it. This is the high point of the trail. Actually, there's higher up there, but the trail starts down from here and goes down to the Platte River. Nice. Very nice. Hazy. Look at that outcropping right there. And another one. Again, that's where I came from. Winding around all those edges and coming out of this open area. Looks really cool. Oh, looks like, oh. Oh, this is nice.
You got the Platte, and then you got the bridge that we're going to be crossing, like through this evergreen towards the dead one. It's going through there. And you can even see some of the trail on segment 2 winding up.
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah. Wow. This is really good.
A little bit.
Okay, it's starting to rain, and there's been some pretty loud thunder. I'm glad I'm not up on a ridge, but scary enough in the woods when it's right around you. Yeah. Maybe I should pull my umbrella out. Come just a little over a mile, but I'm not sure yet. Somewhere around a mile, maybe a little more from where I'm going to camp, coming down this mountain, and we had a little bit of rain. I got my umbrella out, and wasn't super hard, but it was thunder. Sounded like it was quite a ways away, and then all of a sudden there was a big crack. It seemed close. I mean, it was super loud. It was spooky. Oh, go down there. Wow, what a cabin that is. Property. So yeah, I don't like walking on this little ridge right here, exposed, but there's mainly trees and there's a lot higher places, so. That's the Platte River down there, running by those houses. This one's getting grown around by the tree, Colorado Trail. You can see we're getting down close, 0.9 miles to the trailhead or campground or river. All right, hey, there's a pit toilet too.
Yeah,
Mind if I
might
take
have ducked out from the rain
take your
there for a
picture,
little bit.
Daniel?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we made it to the South Platte River, I believe it's called. Pit toilet, that was another reason that I thought would be a valid reason to come this far. I haven't needed to use it. I may not, but I'll be spending the night around here close, so if I need it, it's there. So this is the South Platte River and the bridge. Oh. 1999. All right. This is just gorgeous. All right, this is the South Platte River. We're camped. I'm here with, God, let me get their names. Rolling Stone is one guy. We call him Stone. He's in his mid-60s. And then, God, what's the other guy's name? I'll put the text in here. He's over under, looks like he's under the trees, not almost. There's another guy just came in down there. This is our campsite. We've eaten, got all our camp chores pretty much done, ready for water in the morning. Top it off because we've got 10 miles to go. Let's just hope none of these rocks fall tonight and roll down. That is kind of scary.